This is Ranger Kid Will Ross, editor at worldsweeper.com, and we're fortunate to have a gentleman that for many of you will need no introduction. He's been in the industry 31 years, Bill Ackendorf, and he's a regional sales manager with Johnston. And Bill, it's always great to see you, and this is no exception. Tell us about this machine we have in front of us.
Thank you, Ranger. We're proud to introduce here at the Pavement Maintenance Show our first mechanical machine. It's the Johnston ES351 Easy Sweep, and it is a full 33,000 GVW truck-mounted mechanical. We've chosen to use, at least initially, the Freightliner M2 as our carrier for this rig, and in this particular version we've got standard OEM dualization, center-mounted controls that are very intuitive and easy to use. You have, as standard, high back cloth covered Bostrom 910 air suspension seats. You have air standard, you've got a air dryer, you've got heated remote mirrors, power windows, everything that you need to properly drive the sweeper, including a properly ratioed 2-speed rear end.
Very nice. They do a nice job.
As we move back on the sweeper, the hopper is a pretty much a class standard 4.5 cubic yard, but what is unique to Johnston being the stainless steel company, is we construct all our hoppers out of Narasta stainless steel, which is a high chromium, low nickel content stainless steel, which not only gives you corrosion resistance, but gives you extreme abrasion resistance at the same time. And because of that, we give lifetime warranties on our hoppers.
Very outstanding. That's something you don't see much of, that's for sure.
The hopper is situated or mounted on top of a 2-stage scissors lift, which has a 12,000 pound capacity, and will take the hopper up to a standard height of 12.5 feet. We also have an option that will take it up to about 14.5 feet if for whatever reason you needed to go higher than the 12.5. The machine comes equipped with forward-facing 44-inch front-facing digger gutter brooms. We use the same gutter broom on our regenerative machine, the RT655. It's tried, true, tested, although we did beef it up a little bit for the mechanical machine. The brooms also have the option of having the tilt adjustment so that you can on the fly accommodate different road contours. Moving back from there, we've taken a step forward that we learned from our air machines, and we've created a central systems control locker for all the electronics, water, and hydraulics. We've also included electric diode on each one of the sensors, on each one of the gauges, so that you can quickly diagnose if one is not working properly.
Nice clean installation.
And while we're in this area, you can glance up and you can see the hydraulically driven conveyor. In this particular machine, we've got a 12-flight, 58-inch wide squeegee type conveyor. And as is with our hopper, the drag pan is completely constructed of the Narasta high chromium, low nickel stainless steel. Moving to the back of the machine, you'll find the main broom, which is a standard issue 58-inch poly main broom. It can also be substituted with a strip style main broom. But back here you'll also notice some of the options that we stole from the old Mobile Corporation.
They weren't there to say anything about it.
It wasn't so much that we stole them as much as in our focus groups we found that everybody kept referencing what they liked about their old mobiles. So we decided that we really didn't need to reinvent the wheel. What we wanted to do was give something that was tried and true, and everybody liked the way it worked. So in keeping with that, we used the standard T-style mobile dirt shoe. And the nice thing about using that is it's the way it's mounted to the side walls of the machine, it gives you enough strength so you don't have to have the crossover bar, which you find on so many mechanical machines today, in the back. And the reason we chose not to do that was every mechanical machine, four-wheel mechanical machine, will from time to time catch a raised manhole or a water valve and bend a dirt shoe. That's invariable. But it's bad enough when you bend one dirt shoe, but if you have a crossover bar connecting it to the other dirt shoe, then you're transferring that stress and damage not just to one dirt shoe, but also to the other side. So by designing them in this fashion, you minimize the potential damage. We also adjust the main broom just like the old mobiles used to adjust, with the cam over center chain system, so that once the hydraulic cylinders drop the broom, all you have to do is make your adjustments by singular chain links. And the broom itself is direct coupled hydraulic. On the back side of the machine, we've done something kind of new and innovative. We've used a fire engine style roll-up door, giving you access to a very large storage compartment. In here you'll find the hydraulic coolers, you'll find your access to your water filter, and you can see the back side of the 360-gallon polyethylene water tank. If we ever decide in the future to build a twin engine machine, this would be where the auxiliary engine would go as well. When we did our initial studies, we found that about 70 to 80% of the market in four-wheel chassis-mounted mechanicals is in single engine, so that's obviously where we started.
That is a unique feature. I haven't seen that kind of door on a sweeper before.
On this side, you'll find the same access doors we had on the other side, but in this particular case now it gives us access to the 20-gallon hydraulic reservoir.
With side tube?
Yeah. And one of the unique things about all the Johnston machines is all our gutter broom components are referred to as unhanded. That means if you were to damage the right side, since that's where you primarily sweep from, and you had an operator who caught or tore off a gutter broom, rather than be down, you could actually take the components from the left-hand side of the sweeper, because all the left-hand side components fit on the right-hand side. They're universal. So you can actually mount that over there, still continue to do the majority of your sweeping while you're waiting for the rest of the parts to come in.
Mm-hmm.
This side also shows you the back side of the hopper, which gives you an access door, or what they used to call in the industry your dog door, for the occasional dead animal you might find laying at the side of the road.
Fuel and def, easy height.
Easy access,
Yep.
Yes.
No
Got a 50-gallon fuel tank.
Mm-hmm.
The hopper also comes with two windows, one forward-facing and one roof-mounted. The roof-mounted allows ambient light to come in so that while you're sweeping during the day, an operator can look through the rear window of the truck and actually see what is moving into this hopper.
All day long.
And that, my friend, is pretty much it.
All right. How would somebody find Johnston if they wanted to go looking for you and write you a couple checks?
Well, Johnston North America is located just outside of Charlotte in Mooresville, North Carolina. However, the majority of our sales come through our dealer network, which is North American wide. We have about 35, 38 dealers, and we have dealers in all states, most regions. So if you're ready and you want to see a demo, you should contact your local Johnston dealer, and they will be glad to provide you with a demonstration and a proper quote.
And then the website they could find the dealer network from?
www.johnstonnorthamerica.com.
All right. It all sounds very easy. Thanks a lot, Bill.
More than welcome. Thank you, Ranger.
All right.